Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, mommy. Child, we in the house chilling. But I come to bring to you another video for my Bailey. Guess what he bring to y'all today? Some lobster and steak. But right now he's preparing the lobster, so I bought this and didn't want y'all to miss it. However, I didn't forget, we are going to do some collard greens, but that video is coming. So, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go.
We're going to do some North American lobster tails. This is what the box looks like. They come with 4 to a pack. North American lobsters, you know, nice small size. They're not really huge, but they're just right for dinner size proportions. Of course, when you gotta, first of all, you gotta crack them and clean them. What you do is you take a knife and you start from the end of the tail. You stick the knife into the tail end, and then you crack it straight on down across the back like that. You peel the shell back off the top of the lobster. Well, right now it's still kind of cold. I'm going to walk it over to the water so you can see what I'm going to do. And I'm going to clean those shells off there and let that lobster meat come up off of there. And what you're going to do is you have to work your finger up under the crab, up under the lobster meat, under the bottom of the shell, right up around with your thumb. And then once you get under the thumb process of it, you can grab it all the way out from under the shell for the lobster, if you can see what I'm doing there. You pull all that lobster meat out, and you just crack the shell open from here, from the tail. You pull the lobster meat up, close the shell back, and you lay the lobster meat across the top. Of course, you pull the vein off the lobster. You pull that meat, that little vein off the side of the lobster, and you pull it over onto the top of the shell, and that's what it looks like when you go to put them into the oven and bake them. I'm going to do all 4 of them like that, and you'll see what they look like when they're all ready to go. And then what we're going to do is just hit that with just a little slight bit of Old Bay and some butter. You can put a little bit of garlic on there, a little bit of butter, Old Bay, garlic, and you hit a little bit of paprika if you want. And then we're going to put those in the oven for about maybe 7 minutes. The oven is already heating because we're cooking sweet potatoes, but we'll have that oven at about 400 degrees. We'll put them in there for about 7 to 8 minutes. They'll brown up and sear nice and beautiful on the top, and they'll be ready to eat.
Alright, here go all 4 of them.
Already prepped, ready for the going to the pan.
Ready to go in the oven and get cooked. Yes, yes, yes. You see that?
That's what they look like.
We already have our sweet potato in the oven baking.
That's your fork.
You put the seasoning on top? What you put on top?
I gotta put Old Bay. I gotta get it.
Get your seasoning.
You can shut it off.
Alright, already.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna season them. First thing I'm doing is hit it with a slight hint of onion powder. As you know, we use that a lot. I'm also going to hit that with a little bit, a pinch of garlic. Garlic is the essential to the garlic and butter that's going to go on there. Bam. Hit that with just a little sprinkle of paprika. Get it to come out in dust. There we go. There's a dust. A little paprika. We hit that with a little bit of Old Bay seasoning. I'm hit that with a little bit of parsley.
Right here, there you go. Right here, it's the toaster.
And that's how it looks. Before I put that in the oven, I'm going to place a nice little piece of butter in between each one of these, and it's going to go in the oven for about 5 to 7, about 7 to 8 minutes.
Get the butter.
How am I going to do that? You want to do it now?
Yeah. Don't worry, he's getting it together.
Okay, we just take one piece of butter, cut it in half, boop, and it'll be 2 pieces on each one. Don't worry, it's seafood, so the butter, the more the berrier. That's just how we do it.
In the bayou.
We're gonna bake that in the oven for about 7 to 8 minutes, and when they come out, bada boom, bada bang. I won't be covering them at all because whatever little tints of brownness it gets on top is what we want on it, because it's going to cook really fast, and you'll see what that looks like when that's done.
All right, we got some steak. What is this?
Huh?
What's that steak? Ribeye steak. We got some of that going on. We didn't put this in the video, but this is part of the meal that's going on tonight with the lobster that's cooking. And we got some sauteed broccoli going on, and we got some rice going on. This is my birthday dinner, so we getting it in.
We got some ribeye.
This is ribeye steak. Woo-hoo. I want mine well done. So of course, we got that going on. All right.
All right, once you get these ribeyes searing, as you see, you get that little brown caramelized action going on the front of these. Now, once you get them nice and seared on both sides, we're gonna pop that in the oven and let it finish cooking in the oven, so that we get that medium to well flavor, you know, I mean, that medium to well texture cooking going on in the oven. Be careful, it'll set your alarm detectors off in the house, the smoke detectors off in the house if you ain't got some good vents. But our vents are okay, but they will set them off. But now that I got them seared on both sides, as you can see, they're seared on both sides. They're seared on both sides. Now we're gonna go ahead and pop those right in the oven. The oven's already heated because we already got the steaks in there, and we got the lobsters in there. And then if you haven't seen the lobsters, I'm going to show what that look like. The lobsters are already in there. Of course, we have the butter on top, and they're doing their thing. They'll be done in about another 3 minutes for the lobsters, and then the rest of the thing will be take time for the steaks to get done. We got the rice done. We got the broccoli sauteed with the mushrooms and onions and peppers in there and everything. And we're gonna put this together in about maybe 5 more minutes.
Here you have it, the finishing plate. You have the 2 lobsters right there. You have the steak. You have the sauteed broccoli, and you have the rice. Yes, we have it. There you go. There go that lobster. There you go, right there. Tastes pretty good. Thanks for watching.